Alright, enough is enough. Let's talk about Deviantart Ranters. I'm not going to waste time in this video explaining to you what DeviantArt is, what ranting is, or what Deviantart Ranters are, because when you clicked on this video, you already knew about all that stuff, and if you didn't, you're watching the wrong video. The main problem with Deviantart Ranters is that they're biased. And the reason why they're biased is because they don't know what ranting is. They have no idea what ranting is. I suffered through dozens of DeviantArt rants, quote unquote, and I could only find probably a dozen users who consider themselves ranters that are legitimately ranting. That's sad. The majority of the videos I watch were biased hate speech over completely irrelevant issues. Not the purpose of ranting whatsoever. And the thing about it is, DeviantArt Ranters have a purpose, but it's just views. They don't care about spreading an actual message or providing good information that the DeviantArt community could use. They want to get as many views as possible, and it's toxic, and it creates every other issue I'm going to be talking about in this video. The fact that they want views, they're creating drama, they're feeding into drama, they're drawing in drone fans. You can check out my video. I have an entire video explaining to you what drone fans are and how bad it is when you do not manage them properly. But DeviantArt Ranters seem to want drone fans because it helps spread their toxic messages. When it comes to the actual messages that DeviantArt Ranters want to spread, they're ranting about things they don't like. That's bias. Bias doesn't belong in a rant. You throw that shit out the window if you're going to call something a rant. When you rant, you take a side. Not bias. You take a side and you talk about generalized things about that particular topic on that particular side. You're spreading information, not hate. There's a difference. On top of that, making it so much worse, is that when these DeviantArt Ranters are talking about a specific thing they don't like, it usually has to do with a person's character or a particular piece of art or a particular piece of subject matter. And instead of generalizing like you're supposed to in a rant, they name the particular user they're talking about. Don't do that! You are feeding drone fans with the type of information they want. They want to know who you're talking about because they want to go and attack that user. You're instigating and feeding witch hunts. The moment you tell me, oh, I can't control my viewers, I can't control my fan base, I put a disclaimer at the beginning of my video, so whatever happens after that I'm not responsible for. That is absolute bullshit. As a content creator on YouTube, you become a community manager. And if you will honestly believe that you are not responsible for the actions of the people watching your video, you don't belong here. You need to go back to watching videos, not creating them, because you have no idea how to respond to the consequences of what you're creating. Stop naming the artist. Talk about the art. The person who created it doesn't matter. On top of naming the artist and talking about completely irrelevant things, they focus on the small issue instead of the larger problem. Talking about the user and that one particular piece of art that you don't like is biased, narrow-minded content creating. It's not ranting. It's not helpful. It doesn't even belong on the internet as far as I'm concerned. It's not helping anybody. If you want to rant about a particular type of art or a particular piece of art, I don't care. But keep it generalized and focus on the main problem and not the narrow-minded biased opinion that you might have about it. Conjoined with that point is the fact that users that point out particular subject matters that they don't like, such as fetish art, will often say, well, I am protecting the children, or some other form of the exact same thing. That is absolute bullshit. You're not protecting the children. You don't like something. You're not okay. You're uncomfortable with the fetish art or whatever it is that you're talking about. And you're hiding behind the face of, oh, I'm protecting the children. What if children see it? The children don't care. You do. Get your bias out of here. It doesn't belong. You're not protecting the children. Just admit that you're uncomfortable with the type of art that you've seen, and you're trying to put up a wall of censorship between it and you. These last few points have to be the most gut-wrenching, because it just comes down to bad quality of critique, bad quality review, and bad quality ranting. This one's art related, and it has to do with Deviantart Ranters connecting bad art with low skill level. Get out of here. We all started somewhere. Just because our skill level's low does not make our art bad. Stop finding young users who are just starting out and using their art as the basis of all your videos and calling all of it bad art. I don't believe in it. You're being biased, you're harassing these users, you're instigating witch hunts towards them, you're absolutely destroying them, and they were completely innocent to what was happening to them, and had no idea that when they uploaded something that they were proud of, that they were going to get absolutely destroyed for it. And the sad part is, these young users actually take you seriously, and they think that your ranting, reviews, and critiques are serious and actual good advice when they're not. On top of that, as if it can't get any worse, Deviantart Ranters think they know everything. Oh honey, no you don't. Sorry my dude, but you don't know everything about color theory, you don't know everything about anatomy, you don't know everything about character development, you don't know anything about psychology in most cases, and yet you blab on and as if you know everything about the topic. You don't even do any research to even sound like you have any knowledge on it. Stop acting like you're on top of the art community and know so much when you're just average people who hit record for the sake of views. All you're doing is feeding drones, stirring up witch hunts, destroying users, creating drama, giving the ranting community a terrible name, and just taking up hundreds of hours of space on YouTube for absolutely pointless videos. I can't believe this is a thing. Deviantart ranting. I'm sure it all started out innocent enough, and yes, there are some great Deviantart ranters. There are great ranters in the art community that do proper rants, make high quality videos, put time, effort, they have passion for it. I respect those people. What I don't respect is the hundreds of users that think this is easy, and they focus on the drama of the Deviantart community in order to view up their view count. It's ridiculous. stop making videos or start making better videos. Start caring or stop doing. I don't think I can watch another shitty Deviantart rant, even if there was a gun to my head. This is driving me nuts. Thank you for watching the video, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. The links are on the screen and in the description below. You can check out this video, maybe support my Patreon, and have a wonderful day. See you guys next time.